What's up, family? What's up, y'all? Y'all come on in. It's your girl, Sharice Nicole, and we are live tonight, guys. We are doing the darn thing. Y'all, if y'all missed VIP, y'all missed a treat. We had London Gibson, goes by the name of Soul London Tagore. We had her on the VIP section, guys, and she was dropping gems. These earrings that I have in my ear, she made them. And guys, we got something brewing very special for y'all that I think you guys want to be a part of. But tonight, guys, we are going in. Y'all, we are going to talk and hit it all about accessories. Embracing bold accessories. I know this is for my minimalist ladies, so y'all tag somebody. If you know them, tag them. Listen, go ahead and drop some fire in the chat. If you're in Jacksonville, I want to know what part of Jacksonville you're in. If you're in Jacksonville, I want to know what part of Jacksonville you're in. Go ahead and let me know what part of Jacksonville you're in. Over here on my YouTube channel, listen, wherever you are, drop some fire in the chat and let me know what part of the US of A are you joining from. Listen, let me check my personal page and see what's going on here, because I actually did right this time, guys. I actually muted everything. And let me see. Y'all go ahead and drop the fire in the chat. And without further ado, guys, you know how I do. I don't like to delay. By no means necessary. So we're going to dive right into this. So the topic tonight, guys, we are discussing accessories. Okay. We are going in because I think accessories, I say accessories, right with me, accessories are something that is underrated, sometimes overstated, overworn, or underworn. And I think sometimes we don't always understand what goes with what and how to place certain things in certain arenas. Okay. So let's dive into that. All right, let's dive. So let's start with sensitive ears. Okay. Research have shown, y'all know I have to have my notes and my pen, okay? Because I come ready. I have to do my research on what is happening in the world in terms of why women shy away from costume jewelry, okay? And there are two types. You have accessories that are 14 karat gold, white gold, sterling silver for those that can wear it. Even now, they're using medical grade type of accessories for women that have sensitive ears, okay? And then there are, as I stated, costume jewelry, where it's normally mainly made of plastic, mainly made of some type of nickel or copper. And for some of those women, they break out. Their ears may turn green, neck may turn green. And so technology has advanced nowadays. All right. So we're going to talk about some of the statistics. We're going to talk about what caused women to have or react to sensitive, or for their ears to be sensitive to the earrings. And then we're going to dive into things like why embracing bold pieces helps you identify personal expression, focal points, color pop, texture, versatility. We're going to dive into all of that. But let's get into these facts first, because I got to give it to y'all. According to a survey, GoStyle.com, okay, I found it on GoStyle.com. Not really sure of the numbers because the population that they surveyed was very small. It's about 500 women. But of the 500 women, 37% of those women said that they do not wear costume jewelry, which means that they spend a significant amount of money buying real gold or white gold, sterling silver, whatever the case may be, because they break out. Of those 37 women, 80% of those women have not tried costume jewelry since they broke out initially from the costume jewelry, and that's been within the span of 10 to 15 years. So when they broke out, they said, I'm not wearing nothing. So they have not tried it, tested it, None of the above. They completely shied away from it. And so those are the women that they stick with, typically with studs or gold hoops, or they wear the same accessories with everything. Very rarely do they change it up to add an element or elevation to the style. Nothing wrong with that. Which is why I want to kind of state what some of the facts are, so nobody feels like they're singled out if you choose to not wear costume jewelry. It's just not your thing. All right. The second thing is, of the women that do wear the costume jewelry, most of them are minimalists. And here is the thing that I found fascinating. Women that have melanated women lean towards gold. We are gold lovers. And women that do not have melon, they also lean towards gold and silver, but they more stick to color. They most of their accessories that they wear are gems, and they have color to them that they tend to pull out of the outfit, or they stick to pearls, which I thought was fascinating, because there's a whole group of women in this world that is dedicated to the pearl, honey. Okay, they are dedicated to the pearl, but they wear pearls. So I thought it to be very fascinating. So let's kind of dive into why bold accessories and how bold accessories elevate a look. Okay, take for instance someone that's wearing something very simple and plain. If you are a minimalist and you're into that monochromatic look, monochromatic is where you would wear all things purple, all things green, everything pink. Your shirt pink, your shorts pink, your shoes pink, your purse pink. And if you go out to my page, you'll see a lot of those, right? You'll see that. Adding a statement bold accessory takes the look to the next level. So like today, I have on a simple pink top, but I knew I was going to rock these earrings here. And as you see, it's purple, it's fuchsia, it's lilac, it's white, gold. She even has some blue in there that you can't see. I can pull any color from this earring out and I can wear it to elevate my look. Now, a lot of women, here's another thing that women shy away from, and I don't understand it: the hoop earring. It has been proven that hoop earrings are considered a dramatic, bold statement earring. Now, the hoops have been around for years. I don't particularly see it as a bold statement earring. It's kind of like the hoop is like an around the way girl kind of accessory. Not like around the way like she get around, but like the girl next door. Like she's down to earth. So when you put a hoop on, you're not elevating the look. You're making the look more street chic. Okay, it's more street chic. Anytime you add a hoop to something, it's street chic. Okay, it's like streetwear. And then it was interesting that a lot of people would say pearls is also a statement piece. Now I can show you. I did not pull out my accessory bag, and I should have, but I can show you a pair of pearl earrings that are a statement piece. I have a huge pearl earring. Man, I wish I had time. I would run and get it, but it is a earring that is about the pearl is literally about the size of this hand that's on my face. And then it's a stud, and then the pearl is a circle, and then it has pearls all in it. It is a huge piece. That's a statement piece. All right. Now let's dive into personal expression. Again, we are not belittling anyone or making anyone feel bad, because big accessories is not your thing. But one thing that the jury artist told us today on our VIP is try it. You never know, you just may like it. Now, here's something that I also recommend when you are wearing statement pieces. See how my hair is down? This is not really the best way to wear this look, okay? And I'm saying that, and I wore my hair down specifically so I can show you why. These earrings and the way they're made, they're catching. right? So you're going to find yourself not being polished in the way that you present yourself, because you're going to find yourself constantly moving your hair, moving it around, planning your hair, fidgeting, which is not a part of having a comprehensive style. You may say, Sharice, why is that? You don't come off as confident when you're doing a lot of fidgeting. And a confident woman is not a woman, a non-confident woman is not a woman that commands the room. Okay. And so we want to be able to walk into a room and command it by our presence, because there's a light on you. When you feel good, you look good. That's what we practice. When you feel good, you look good. And then by how you're showing up in terms of how you present your shell and how you put it on. All right. So personal expression. Let's go to focal points. Because I don't want my hair to be in the way and for me to be fidgeting, I will pull this back or pull my hair up, because I want these earrings to be the focal point of the entire look. So when your accessories are dramatic, okay, more than likely, when you're wearing big earrings, you're not going to wear a necklace. If you do, it's going to be simple. If you are wearing big earrings and a necklace, typically you're doing a big stud. There's a stud you would put on, and then you'll put the necklace, because the stud keeps the earring from hitting your shoulder. Because when you have ear to shoulder earrings and then the necklace, people get confused in what they're seeing. So you have to be mindful of that. You typically would not do that. So you don't want to distract people from the focal point. If the accessory that you have on is what is the money maker for that look, everything is built around that accessory. Everything. See how I put these shades on, these glasses? This is wrong. Now, for my ladies that wear glasses, you just wear glasses. And if I'm you, I would never put a contact in my eye. That's just me. So they're going to catch me with these glasses on. But nevertheless, you can purchase frames that coincide with your earrings or the look, where you can switch up the colors. Over time, invest in these. This is not something that's necessarily that you need at this point, but think about investing in different frames that colors that you constantly wear. So I'm a pink girl. Pink is my favorite color. I realize I have more pink shoes in my closet than anything else, okay? And more pink accessories than anything else. So it will behoove me to invest in a pair of pink frames, which I do not have, okay? So I'm saying that to say that we want to make sure we clear the focal point to whatever is going to be the money maker for that look, all right? Next thing we want to move to is wearing a drama piece with an outfit that has a collar. Gotta talk about this. I am seeing a lot of women that is trying to put a big accessory on, but you got a collar on your shirt. And I try to make sense of it, because fashion is an artistic expression. But it can get cloudy. Okay, it can get confusing as to what you would like us to take away from your look when you walk into a room. I'm gonna say it that way. What you want us to see when you walk into a room, that collar can take away from it. Here is what I recommend. If you are a busty lady, okay, there's nothing wrong with taking a risk, depending on where you are. Of course, we all grown, so we should know when is appropriate to button the shirt down, when it's not. But if you are busty, you could bring your cleavage up to your eyelids. I do bring your cleavage up to your eyelids. That requires the proper bra. I did say bring it up to your eyelids. They should be grabbing you around your neck. They should sit up so high when you do have on that collar shirt, that button down, okay? And so you can unbutton the button where you have just the small of your cleavage showing, not too much, because we're classy women. And then you can put on a bulky piece. I'm going to give you an example. Aldo has these bulky, beautiful necklaces that came out many years ago that everybody has them. But so if I have to give an example, I'll give that example. To put that necklace on under the collar, the collar, so that when people see it, they don't see the whole necklace, but this part of your body is now the focal point. And I hope that makes sense. This part of your body is now the focal point. So when we see you, okay, and what you're giving off, maybe you're on a date, okay, you stacked up there, all right, or maybe you're out with the girls and you trying to get caught, okay, because it cuddle season coming around, winter is upon us, all right. Or you out with your husband and you trying to get caught when you go home. Many things, lady. But this is your focal point right here. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. So let's move on to how you can over accessorize. I'm trying to stay on my sheet so I don't veer off and say anything out of line. So let's talk about how you can over accessorize your look. You have on big earrings, you have on a chunky necklace, your outfit is not conducive to your necklace, meaning when you have the necklace on, the outfit is kind of the way the shirt is made, your accessory piece is kind of falling into the outfit a little bit, so it's not really a cohesive look, okay? And then you have a bunch of rings and bracelets. And then your outfit is very colorful. And then you put a belt on, because belts are necessary. Then you put a belt on. You're just doing a lot. And it's taken away from the look. Nowadays, over accessorizing is a thing, but there's a strategy to it. Okay. Now, what is the trend? You buy a whole bunch of trinkets and pins and lapel pins, and you place them either on your jacket or you place them on the hat. Or my daughter has them on a jacket. She has them on the shoes. She got them on her jeans. Like, she kind of took that whole concept and made it hers. And I like that for her. Okay. But that is also something that can be done. And hear me, those same women are layering necklaces. So you can layer your necklace to where it almost look like a choker, and then put a bunch of rings on. Now, when we do that, we tap into a period of fashion that takes us back to like a sideboard period, where back then they wore a lot of accessories. It also take you back to a Persian type of period. So when you talk about fashions, you got to understand that when anything that you put on, understand that the people who tell you this is what you should buy. There are a group of people. Everybody's seen The Devil Wears Prada. That's a very true summation of how fashion comes about. They get together and they create these looks and say, this is the look for the season. And that's what they push out. There are people in high places that determine what the color is for the season. And we go out and we buy the color because we like it, or it's just so popular. We see it everywhere. Okay. With that being said, fashion is also chosen based on decades and eras. So certain things that you wear, when people say, oh, it's giving flight attendant, or oh, it's giving Bridgerton. That was the point of the look when they made it. Okay. And so considering what period you want to show up for, if you're looking for that Persian type of thing, then you would do fingers on all rings on all fingers and jewelry stacked up to your neck. Okay. And you can even go African. You can either go Afrocentric with it to where you're wearing the pieces that kind of extend your neck. There are many different ways to rock it. The bottom line is you have to match the accessory piece with the period of clothing that you have. This is how you don't over accessorize. So my last video I posted, guys, you see me in a shirt, you see me in a pair of pants, black pants that have all these studs on these rhinestones on it. The shirt that I'm wearing is from a gothic period. It is anything corset, think gothic. Anything corset, think medieval. Okay, think Bridgerton, because that's essentially the period in which women wore corsets to bring their waist, to stitch their waist in, right, to give them that hourglass shape. Okay, it's a corset top, but it's giving like a gothic type of feel. The pants that I paired with it almost look like spider webs on the sides of the pants. So you see how I took the shirt, I took the accessories that I'm also wearing, because I did silver and clear accessories from Fashion Nova, guys, from Fashion Nova. And you'll see where the spider, the effect of like the spider being woven, the spider web being woven into the pants created the look, and the accessories all coincided with it. So you have to think period time frame, even when it comes to your accessories and when it comes to what you wear. This is how you don't over accessorize. And I hope that makes sense. If you guys have questions, put them in the chat for me. I'm looking in both directions. If you guys have questions, put them in the chat for me. But I hope that's making sense. Now, let's talk about texture and dimensions. How much time I got? Because y'all know I like to stay on time. Okay, I got 8 minutes. So when we talk about texture and dimensions, it does matter. Depending on what you're wearing. Say, for instance, if I'm wearing a 3D blouse, 3D blouse is, it has dimension to the shirt. The shirt is not smooth like this. When I feel the shirt, maybe there are florals on it, maybe it's a big bow on it, maybe it's a wool. So that's also a texture type of blouse. Here's where you can add an element to that. They have hammered earrings. So some will say, okay, if it's textured here, then it needs to be smooth up top. Not necessarily, because you can play around with both. Hammered jewelry gives you both a smooth and textured feel. Okay, it's hammered jewelry. So it almost looked like the gold has just been hammered and got a lot of dents and stuff all in it. That type of accessory can go with high-end texture, where it's highly textured. It's all 3D. Maybe it's just a bow. Like I said, maybe it's just some plaid or some stones that you have on the blouse. It goes. And I know you're saying, man, maybe you're saying I never thought about this, or maybe you have. But when you look at accessories to match the period of clothing that you're wearing, you can never over accessorize. You can never, ever go wrong. All right. Now, versatility. I'm going to give y'all some things you need to have in your closet. These are some things you need to have in your closet. These are some, write this down, get your pen, your paper. I'm going to tell you what you need. Okay. If all you can have in your closet is 10 pieces of jewelry. Okay, because some of us don't like to collect all that stuff like that. I'm not speaking for myself. Pray for me, because I like accessories. Okay, but if you are a minimalist and want to operate as a maximalist at some point in your fashion, here are 10 items you should have in your fashion. The first pair of earrings you should have, okay, are hoops. I said it. I don't care. Don't debate me. I don't care if you don't think they classy or not. You need hoops. I'm going to tell you why. If you're a married woman, you pull your hair up in the ponytail, you put them hoops on, you'll thank me later. Okay. If you're an older woman and you want to bring a little bit of youth to you, there are smaller hoops. You don't have to go big. You can put a hoop on. It will bring an element of youth to you. So a hoop. Second pair you need in your closet are pearls. Okay, you can go, here's what I recommend. Let me be clear. You can go small pearl, that's for my minimalist. But let's maximize this, okay? Let's make it to where you can get the most out of your look. Here's what I recommend. Get you some pearl earrings that have a studded piece at the top. This is a trick now. It has a studded piece. I'm talking about a dramatic studded piece at the top, or simple studded piece at the top. And then it creates it hangs and it has some pearl and other stuff going on there. You want to know why? Because you can get you a jewelry kit or some tweezers, and you can pull this little hook part apart right here and detach it. Yes, you can. And now you have a 2-for-1. Now you have a stud when you need it, and when you want to make it dramatic, make sure you keep track of your hooks now and your pieces. And then you can put it back on, and then you can wear it as a dramatic piece. These are tricks and ways to save money, because we saving money this season. All right, so you got that. Second thing, I know we're not a fan of silver, but you need a silver earring in your closet. I mean, in your jewelry box. Okay. I'm gonna err on the side of caution and say go with not a smooth type of silver, or a button earring. What's a button earring? It looks like a dome. It's typically big. Now they have the teardrop ones. That is the dupe of I think it was Saint Laurent that came up with the earring. I could be wrong, that came out with that earring. That's the teardrop that everybody's wearing now. You can get you that teardrop earring that goes really well, or you can get the hammered kind. Now they come in all colors. Now you can do gold, silver, white. I have a pair of clear ones, or they call it like a PVC, or I think it's called lucite, however you say it, type of material. You want to get that as well. All right. You want to make sure you have some type of bracelet, and I'm going to go and say some bangers. You need some bangles. I said bangers, but they bang, okay? You need some bangles in your closet, all right? And it's going to depend on what color you wear the most. I know ladies where the only style bangles they wear are wooden. They only wear wooden ones, okay? They bang. That's right. They bang. They bang together. All right. You need to have a pair of those in your closet somewhere. And listen, you can do the very thin. I don't know if y'all remember the thin bangles we used to wear back then when it was like 17 gold ones. You can do those. You can do one where it's a cuff, and it looks like you're wearing a bunch of bangles, but you're not. It's just a cuff, and it has little bangles attached to one another. You could do something like that. That never goes out of style. Ever goes out of style. All right, so you want to make sure you have that. The next thing you want to make sure you have is, for my simple girls, we're gonna make it very simple, a stud. And I mean one of the most gorgeous studs you can find, whether it has a silver background or it has a white gold or plated gold. You want to find a beautiful silver stud. That is classic. It's never gonna go out of style ever. Here it is. Next thing you want to have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You need a watch. Now, y'all not gonna like when I say this. Your Apple Watch don't count. It don't. Your Apple Watch don't count. It's not. I don't care if you go and you get the little pieces that go on the side because they match. It don't count. Your Apple Watch is not an accessory. It is what it is, a electronic device, okay, that they have, that you put on, and they got y'all some nice little cute little pieces to add to it, or the little wristbands. That's not it. You need a watch. You need an elegant, classy watch. Okay. All right. The next thing you need, because I'm almost out of time, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We on 7. You need to have some type of necklace. Okay. The necklace that you need, it can be, and I'm gonna tell you, you need 2 necklaces. So this is 7 and 8. You need 2 necklaces. All right. You can go a pearl necklace to match your pearl. You can go pearl and stone. If I'm you, to maximize what I have in my closet, I'm going to go a pearl and rhinestone type of necklace. So I'm going to find a necklace that maybe have pearls, but then the pendant part is a rhinestone, if that makes sense. It's kind of like has all different maybe colors in it. I would definitely do that too. Okay. And then the second kind of necklace you need, whether it's silver or gold, depending on what you like to wear, is something that when you have on big earrings, it's a simple piece, very elegant, very dainty, where you can put it on with your pearls, you can put it on with your studs, you can put it on with your big earrings. It just go with everything. So depending on if you wear silver or gold a lot, okay? You need a ring. Okay, if you're married, that's your accessory. You can add some more to it if you would like, but you do need some type of ring on your finger. Okay, that ring will elevate or take it to the next level. And I know you said, I don't really like rings like that. Honey, some of us got old women hands. You see this? They're nubbish. All right? We ain't talking about, we're not body shaming. We just calling it what it is. Sometimes that ring does add a little bit of softness to your hands. If I could say it adds some softness to your hands. So invest in that. Invest in it. All right. And then the last thing I'm going to say to you, and this is out of the way kind of sorts, but you need something that is, because custom can be expensive, but you got invest in a custom piece. Invest in a statement piece that it's never going to get old. I have statement pieces in my closet, bracelets people have made for me from years ago. And I put it on and it's never old. It's not something you throw away. That's a capsule piece. And we'll talk about capsule pieces at a later time, how to build a capsule wardrobe, things that you never, ever, ever get rid of because they're going to always stay in style. With that being said, guys, we are over time. It's 8:02. Let me check to see if there are questions real quick. Oh, thank you so much. She put them in there. Thank you. Thank you, January Jones. Y'all, she don't know this, but we probably gonna have her on here too when it comes to handbags, because she used to be a handbag creator. She's also a stylist. Girl is bad, legit bad, and can put colors together like nobody's business. But we'll talk about that. But guys, she put it in the chat for you. So guys, make sure you guys go out there and partake in. Make sure you take those. If you didn't take notes, it's in the chat. It's in the chat. It's in the chat. Next time I will show you guys examples. I'll be better prepared and lift up the pieces for you guys to be able to see. In the meantime, let me check. There are no questions. There are no questions in my VIP. And then let me go over to my personal page and see if anybody has any questions. I don't see any questions there. So with that being said, guys, there are no questions. Everybody, I do have an announcement before we go. Next week for the VIP, we have a lady that is an actress. She's a designer. She's a hairstylist. She works on set at Tyler Perry Studios. She does all the things at the studio. TV One. She just was in a movie premiere. And she's a costume designer, meaning she doesn't design the costumes per se, but she put the looks together for film. I'm working in the background, y'all. I'm trying to get y'all people on the VIP that y'all want to hear them talk about their journey and fashion. So if you have not signed up for the VIP, make sure you're signing up. Right now it's 50% off. All you got to do is go out there and register. Tonight at 10 o'clock, the link will be released to you guys, and you are free to go out there and purchase away. Make sure you register your email address and telephone number, all the things, okay? Make sure you sign up to receive emails from me, because I am giving away free VIPs for those of you that sign up. So go sign up, okay? So you can get on and connect with these people. In November, I got something special for y'all. I'm not going to announce it now, but y'all might want to be a part of this, because these earrings right here, it's a spark about to happen. And I think you might want to get in on this. If I'm you, I'll keep my ear to the ground and I turn on my notifications, all right? Until then, thank you guys so much. I'm your girl, Sharice Nicole. Thank you for allowing me to be your fashion coach. I'll see you guys next Monday on the other side of the camera. Bye, guys.